Hello guys, welcome to the new video. In this video, I'll be discussing about the five stocks wherein we can have a good momentum on the long sides in the coming weeks. So with respect to that, let's start ahead with the video. So the first stock that we are going to discuss about is the ACC stock. So wherein this is a monthly time frame basis. If you observe at this point, there has been instances. First of all, this is with respect to the monthly time frame. So the in the monthly time frame, if you see, I have connected this a trend line wherein it had given a rejection from almost all. First of all, let me tell you the time from wherein I'm talking about. This is from April 2006. From 2006 till today, 2023. 2024 now. At the end of the last month, we had seen a huge momentum. Couple of months from the December, January of 21st, we have seen a good momentum in the rally. There has been a rally of almost all, like, with respect to in the month of December, there has been 18%, and in the month of January of this 24, we have seen 15%. Almost all, if you observe from this point, if you take, there has been a rally of almost till to the date around 40% of the rally has been taken out from couple of months, including this month itself. If we consider, it is around 45%. So first of all, let's understand the time frame on the monthly time frame basis, wherein we had seen this. There has been a rally from this trend line wherein it took support, and there has been a multiple sort of resistance on monthly time frame basis where it has been trading in this pattern, and there was a breakdown. However, in a 200 moving average on a monthly time frame basis, it has taken a support from there, and also it gave a breakout, but it formed a double top pattern formation at this, and there has been a huge sell off particularly, and it has taken almost support the trend line which has been respecting from 2006. So almost all, like, 18 years of trend, the pattern has been forming, and almost all, like, in this last couple of months, there has been a breakout. For the important thing to watch out now is what is happening on a monthly time frame basis. If I just mark the all-time high of this I'm talking about the closing time frame basis. On a closing time frame basis in the month of December 2022, the closing was around, in the November month, the closing was around 25,000 25,563. So for now, if you observe in this monthly candle, we are seeing the closing, another 18 days are yet to be uh, to go for this monthly closure. But however, if you compare the December and the January candle, there has been a huge momentum in the along with the volumes also on a monthly time frame basis. If you observe, there has been a upthrust. So for now, the important thing is, like, we need to observe if the closing is coming on about 26 28 on a monthly time frame basis for this coming February month. So that's with respect to the and there is a huge wick formation formed at this top around 2800 point. So with respect to that, we can expect a rally till 2800. For now, let's move ahead with the weekly time frame basis. We'll get a better understanding on if you observe over here, there is a weekly candle which has formed as a very good candle. After, in the previous week, there was some sort of a doji pattern, but it has been negated, and then the volumes are also decent with respect to that. So comingly on a weekly time frame basis, the closure is very good with respect to on a with respect to the previous closures at this point when it observed. And for now, we can expect a rally till around, as of now, with respect to the weekly closure, we have an all-time high of around at 2780, and we have still a scope of 150 points with respect to that. On a daily time frame basis, if you observe at this point, there is a flag and pole pattern being developed. This candle is sort of like a pole, and there has been a consolidation in this zone. In for particularly, if I tell you about the zones with respect to the pattern, it is around 2560 to 25 and 2460. So within 100 points, this stock has consolidated on a couple of, almost all, with respect to the number of the days, it has been around from 29 January till 8th of February, which is almost all. If we measure the number of the days, it is around 9 bars, 9 to 8 bars, almost all more than 1 week it has consolidated. And on Friday itself, it is given closure and with a huge body, and the volumes are also very good. So with respect to this, if we get some sort of like consolidation pattern, if somehow this stock comes around 2560, so this would be a good zone, and even we can enter in this trade along. If it is taking the day high of the Friday is taken out, we can expect a good momentum, and and we can expect a 2780 odd levels with respect to this. But this is a positional trade, and we can expect a good momentum on the long side. With respect to the, we can keep a stop loss of around 2500. However, the stop loss for now, it is deep. If it is better if we get some sort of a pullback near 2560 and we can enter with 2500 as a SL, it would be a good trade on the long side. I'm telling you about on the monthly time frame basis the trend which has been following. With respect to that, we can keep in mind that there has been a rally for now, but if we get a consolidation pattern happening around 2560 to 2500, it would be a good zone to enter in the trade, and we can expect all time high and beyond that. So that is with respect to the ACC on a monthly time frame, a weekly time frame, and along with the weekly and daily. So we have like on monthly time frame, it has given a breakout from this channel, so the upward channel which has been forming, and on a weekly time frame basis and on a daily time frame basis, it's just a flag and pole pattern wherein already it has a given breakout and we can enter in this trade. So coming to the other trade that I want to discuss on is Reliance Industries, wherein I had made a video wherein I had told you about the positional swing trade at the 200 moving average. I will link the video link in the description box for the, if you want to check out that also, you can check and analyze for yourself also. For now, coming to the present moment, so if you observe on a daily time frame basis, there has been a huge buying momentum, and observe the volumes. So there has been a consolidation and Nifty has been holding up because of Reliance. The Nifty is still holding up as the Reliance has the highest weightage for now. On a daily time frame basis, if you observe at this point, 2950 is a resistance point wherein it had taken a rejection and it has been consolidating, and on the downside around 2800 as is going to be an important zone. So if you observe, there is a trend pattern formation over here. There is a sort of flag and pole pattern formation, and once we get a closure about 2550, we will see a upthrust around till 300 3000 to 3100 levels is easily achievable with this on a daily time frame basis. This is also simple. I'm talking about the flag and with flag and pull pattern with respect to ACC and the Reliance. As of now, if you observe, there is a consolidation. Let me go to the weekly time frame basis. We'll get a better understanding with respect to the formation. So on a weekly time frame basis, so if you observe, what I've done, I connected the terminal highs of this previous weeks. With respect to that, so I'm getting a trend line over here, and it is already given a breakout, and there has been a couple of week of consolidation, and then we saw one upthrust. For now, in the previous week, we have seen a doji formation. When I observe, if the low of this week is held, then we can expect a upthrust in the Reliance. With respect to that, we can expect a good momentum, and there is also a trend line that is being formed over here at the bottom. With respect to this, there has been a squeeze at the bottom, and then there has been a full upthrust. For now, in this zone, this will be a consolidation zone, or if we get a closure about 2550, we can expect a huge momentum in the Reliance also coming. We can expect 3000 at least, and 3100 on the upside. For this is a positional trades, but we can keep a track of this. Even you can enter in the future or options in the next monthly contract. So coming to the other stock, this Reliance Jio, as of now it's been recently listed, but for now, if you observe, on a month, it has been listed on 23rd, August 23rd of the 2023. So with respect to, if you observe at this point, is like there has been a, at the listing price was a huge, and then there was a sell off, and particularly it again came to the opening prices of the where the listing has happened, and from there it points out we have seen a rejection, and there has been a consolidation pattern with respect to this trend line. If you observe at this point, there has been a support zone which has been formed with along this trend line. With this aspect, now it has broken out its listing price over here, and with a huge candle and a huge volume at this point. And the important thing to watch out, thus there has been like profit booking. However, if you observe in the last Friday session, there has been a good buying momentum at along this price itself on the listing day. With respect to that, there has been a buying momentum, so we can expect a huge momentum about 290 levels if it is sustaining, and we can enter along around the zone of 260 to 250 odd levels. With respect to the SL, around maybe like we can keep a SL of this body. Let me clear this, we can get an understanding. So the low of this candle is around 255. So with respect to, we can enter around 260 to 2 around. With respect to that, on the Friday also, if you observe, the low has been around 258. So around 250 to 258, 260 zones is good buying moment, good buying zone, and we can expect around 290 and beyond also. This we can keep for the long term. And however, we can if you are willing to enter in a swing trade and analysis, we can enter, and a good buying momentum will be around this trend line, and we can expect a good rally on this in the geo financials. Coming to the other stock that I want to discuss is State Bank of India. Let me go to the weekly time frame basis, and we can get a better understanding. The important thing is that there has been a sort of a pattern wherein I have connected this top of this the price action at particular momentum, if you observe, and from this zones there has always been a buying momentum along this trend line. So as of now, in the weekly time frame basis, there has been a good week for the last last week has been a very good buying momentum. Along with, if you observe, the volumes has been very crazy at this the breakout. So if we get around consolidation around 700 odd levels, or maybe along this trend line around 680, it would be a good buying stocks for now in the swing trade, as the PSU banks are in a flavor, and we can expect a good buying momentum along. Even though there has been there is a sideways consolidation, it is a good, and we can expect a upthrust. The important thing to watch out, if there is a sideways consolidation or there is slight profit booking, keep a watch on the volumes that are forming. If the volumes are very less and the price is correcting, that means there's the weak hands are getting out, and then we can expect a accumulation with respect to the SBI bank. On a daily time frame basis, if I go to the daily time frame basis, there has been a good buying momentum on 3 days. If you observe, there has been a 3 days candle, 3 week on a daily time frame basis, three candle have been a very good. So we can expect a slight consolidation, as already the stock has made a good momentum on the long side. So if there is a slight correction, or if the volumes are lesser, even though the price is coming down, we can anticipate and we can enter the trade with the low of this candle along this trend. So that is with respect to the SBI. And let me go to the other chart wherein I'm discussing about the Aarti Industries. If I go to the weekly time frame basis, we will get a better understanding of the trend that has been forming. There has been a pattern on a sloping downward pattern over here. I connected this tops of this trend, and keep a watch on the 200 moving average. On a weekly time frame basis, there has been a rejection, and particularly with this trend line, we have seen a bounce back, and there was a squeeze in this pattern. When the price was coming near to this confluence, there has been a squeeze, and the candles have been very smaller. Even though, and after a breakout, it has retested very neat. At this point, it was trying to take as a support, and even at this point there was some sort of a support, but particularly when it came here, there has been a rejection. For now, this Aarti industry has been consolidating along the zone of around 560 to around no, 600 to 660 zones. So this would be a good buying momentum around. We can expect 750 to 800 odd levels in the coming days. So but the important thing to watch out is on the downside, 600 levels to be watched out, because the particular 600 level at this point has been a zone wherein there has been a lot of exchange in the hands with particular at this point. Particular, if I go to this zone, there has been a rejection at this point, and there has been a support formation. So from particular point, there has been a support. Even though when it came here at this point, this has been acted as a resistance, and now there has been a breakout. With respect to this, the stock is trying to take the resistance support at this 600 levels. So we can expect around 700 to 750 odd levels in the coming days. The important thing is better to enter in this equity rather than going with the option future and options. So that's it with the Aarti Industries. If I go to the farm Bharat Forge, this is very interesting stock, wherein if I go to the monthly time frame basis, there has been on a monthly time frame basis, if particular at this point there has been a rejection, at the particular rejection there we have seen a correction. But in a last in the on a January month candle, there has been a doji, but in the for current month we have seen a huge buy momentum, and it has negated the high of the previous month. So the pre if let me clear this, the high of the previous month was around 1300, and the stock is trading comfortably around 1300. So now on a weekly time frame basis, if we go, weekly time frame basis, it has given a there was a this pattern was formed over here. There is a flag and pull pattern again. So there was, we have seen a breakout, and there has been a consolidation. Look at the volumes particularly. So the volumes are very less with comparatively, and this particular on this candle itself, we have seen a good buying momentum, and the stock has rallied almost all with respect to this around 6%. So we can expect a good buying momentum. Along with this, we can keep a stop loss around, if we get a slight consolidation, if it comes around 1300 to 1270 odd levels, it would be a good buying momentum, a good buying zone. And we can keep a SL of around 1200, and we can expect easily around 1400 targets minimum we can expect. But this will take a time. We need to give it time for the consolidation pattern as such over here. And even there is this consolidation. So now, even though if it gives a breakout, and we can expect, if it is coming at this zone, from there we can expect a good buying momentum, rally on the long side. So that is with respect to the Bharat Forge on a weekly time frame basis. And daily time frame basis, there has been rejection at 1285 to 1300 levels. So it would be a good, we need to observe for the coming week how it is forming, and the volumes are also decent with respect to that. Coming to the other stock, Bharti Airtel is a stock wherein there has been a breakout, or no, there has been one way rally, and then there has been a consolidation in this pattern. This is some sort of a similar flag and pull pattern, and we can expect a good buying momentum above 1200 levels, not exactly 1200, 1180 to 1200 zones. So from this, we can expect a good buying momentum in the Bharti Airtel. For now, the candles are looking not that great on a weekly time frame basis. Also, if I go, there has been a last week, there has been a, if you observe, there is a huge wick, and last week there has been a doji which has formed inside the candle, and there has been a follow through in this. Particularly for this week, for this stock, it's wait and watch, and we can expect some correction. And if we get some correction and a good buying zone around 1100 to 1080 zones, would be a good zone to enter in the long side. For now, that's it for the, for the swing trade ideas. And even though I have told about 5 trades, as discussed, as in the topic says 5 stocks, but for now, if you observe, I want to concentrate on ACC, Reliance, and even on the Aarti Industries and Bharat Forge. This particular 4 stocks I would prefer to buy, and most preferable will be ACC and the Reliance. And we can keep Reliance Jio. We can observe around 260 odd levels how it is forming, and we can expect. However, SBI has rallied already, so we can expect some correction, or maybe sideways consolidation, or time consolidation to be precise. So, but just to keep a watch on ACC, I would give a first preference to ACC, second to the Reliance, third to the Bharat Forge, and fourth to the Aarti Industries. However, SBI and Bharati Airtel, we can keep a watch and track. So, but this 2 3 stocks, we can expect a good rally in the coming weeks. So that's it for the swing trade ideas. And if I find any other stocks that are very interesting, I'll be posting up in the Telegram also. I have Telegram channel. I'll be placing a link in the description box. Please do join for the daily updates for the intraday levels with respect to Nifty and Bank Nifty. So that's it, guys. See you in the next video. Bye.